sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings.
Hey there guys, Adorcasa here, aka JediBro95. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading for the last few days, by the way. I had to do an emergency move yesterday, and I finally just got my stuff set up again, and I am now ready to go. So I apologize for that, gentlemen, but in this video, I'm just going to come at you guys with a quick kill streak breakdown. I managed to get a 57 kill streak with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Capital Supremacy just before I ended up having to move away, and I decided to make this my first video. So as you see, I'm just looking around, trying to pick off some small, like, trying to find some troopers that are, like, basically alone and, you know, stuff like that. You know, you don't really want to attack too many groups of foot soldiers, especially like when there's like 7 or 8. You really don't want to jump into that because, yeah, you might get one, but you might not get any more after that. So right here, I'm blocking the Droideka, trying to deflect his damage back at him, but then I realized that I'm starting to take a little bit too much damage, and then I just decided to retreat because for some reason I can't. I think it's pretty much by design that you can't really block the Droideka like that, so I decided to retreat. One thing I love about Obi-Wan Kenobi though is the fact that he is a very durable hero. The fact that he has like 400 health regen, and you can just regen about, like, basically instantaneously half of your health. So here I am just trying to pick off again more troopers, trying to defend this objective, using Obi-Wan's stamina to his advantage. Again, taking damage, so I decided to retreat. Ultimately, we did end up losing this game. I'm really frustrated by that because, as you see on the scoreboard, we're actually, like, dominating these guys. Like, we have, like, all command posts, or at least, yeah, now we have all the command posts. But for some reason, they still fucking came back and won, so I was really frustrated afterwards. But I wasn't really too mad because I ended up getting my 57 kill streak. So here I am again. I like to play the objective regardless if I'm a hero or a trooper, just because, you know, that's basically how you win the game. If you don't play the objective, guys, you're not going to win the game, which, you know, I see a lot of people just ignore the objective when they're heroes, and it's like, okay, but if you ignore the objective while you're playing as a hero, you're not going to get as many kills, especially in Galactic Assault, where basically you have to play the objective if you want to keep your kill streak going. Otherwise, there's really no point. So here I see Grievous, and I'm thinking of charging at him. I use my mind trick so that way he can't get away. I don't know if it hit him or not. No, it actually didn't. So ultimately I see him, and I'm like, should I try for it? And then this aerial comes up, so I'm like, okay, he got him distracted. I'm going to go around, and I'm going to try and get him the other side. So I do end up getting this Grievous here with his all-out push. And then Darth Maul I end up going up against as well. Although there was a battle droid there, so I decided to go around and pick him off too. Although he did die, which is unfortunate. So again, I'm being mindful of my surroundings, trying to locate the Darth Maul because I know he is here still. So I'll mind trick him so that way he can't use slow motion to go around, and then just finish him off with a couple of hits. You know, if you're playing as a hero and you see other heroes, you want to engage. You do want to, and if you want to engage them, I would suggest personally just seeing how they are acting. Like if they're coming up to you and rushing you with spam swinging, then you might be able to take them out. But other than that, I personally wouldn't recommend taking on heroes unless you're absolutely confident you could take out the other enemy, the hero or villain in question. So. Also, here, as you see, I'm just playing the objective. I'm getting these droids off the objective. I didn't jump in right away, though. I did use my all-out push to push some droids away, and then ran in with Defensive Rush, which, honestly, Defensive Rush is one of the best abilities for trooper modes. The fact that, you know, basically you are pretty much invincible, and then you could just one-hit kill every trooper, one-hit kill troopers, especially when you use the forward star card, which I did talk about in my heroes and villains star card loadouts for both trooper and hero modes. I did talk about like using forward because of how good it is, and you're seeing it here in this gameplay that forward is just really kicking in with the defensive rush and all that and all that extra damage that you add to it. So I see this Droideka. Now this Droideka player that I'm chasing, he actually was really annoying the entire game. He was a max level Droideka, and all he was doing was rolling around and fucking trying to piss people off. Like, oh my god. I think I do end up killing him later on, but my god, was he was annoying. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this Droideka is super fucking annoying to play against. So as you see, I'm just lurking around this area, trying to see if this Droideka is going to make a move on the objective, and also keeping this objective clear and making sure that they don't take it, because, again, I cannot stress it enough, please play the objective when you're playing as a hero. I know it might be tempting to go for those kill streaks, but, just make sure you're playing the objective so that way your team can actually win the game, because winning the game, in my opinion, is more important than going on a 50 plus or a 70 plus kill streak. So again, just clearing out this area, making sure, just going from objective to objective to make sure that nobody is taking the objectives. Also, sometimes you want to just stand there and use Obi-Wan's superior blocking stamina to your advantage, because troopers will start shooting at you, especially bots, and you'll want to like just block and hold it up, and then deflect the blaster shots right back at them, which will kill them. I don't think new people realize that with lightsaber arrows in this game, you can actually deflect blaster shots back to the shooters and kill them that way. So again, just making sure this objective is clear. I do see Grievous, and I do take him out because his back was turned, and I was already feeling confident after taking out a Grievous and a Darth Maul earlier in the kill streak, so I was kind of like, you know what, let me try my luck against this Grievous, and I actually got him, so I was quite happy about that. Again, just sticking around the objective, making sure that the droids and the separatists don't take it back. Ultimately, I do decide to bail on the objective eventually. I don't stay here for the entire kill streak, but I do stick around for a little bit just to make sure that everything is completely clear, so that way when I do leave the objective, it is not like going to be captured immediately. I do see Dooku, but I decide not to chase him because I just, he was just a little too far away for my taste, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to chase Dooku. So now I decide, okay, it's good enough where I can leave the objective and not have to worry about it getting captured, because I was on E, so I was like, okay, good. So now, again, this is actually a perfect time to be using defensive rush, because, again, when you got like 2 or plus troopers lined up, or like a bunch of troopers shooting at you, just pop that defensive rush and you can just close the distance. And these guys, nothing short of like dodging at like the exact perfect time, can do anything about it, because defensive rush will just kill them instantly. So again, seeing it, you can see here with these troopers. Now this Droideka, I do finally get this Droideka that was rolling around. This was the max level Droideka player that was pissing me off. So I finally got him, and I was just thinking, thank God, because he was annoying. He was really fucking annoying. I played another game after this, and he was just playing as the Droideka pretty much the entire match, and it was just so annoying. Like, cool, the Droideka is good now. Like, I like the Droideka, but like, goddamn, like, pick something else. You should do something else. So now I'm just looking at like just getting a bunch of kills at this point, because I'm already feeling ecstatic about the fact that this is basically the longest. Like right now, like even with 14 kills to go, this is my longest kill streak I've ever had, because I've said this before, I am not great in trooper modes with heroes. I suck with that shit. So now I'm thinking, okay, let me go capture this objective, because we're starting to lose. We don't have the majority of the command post, so let me go get this, and then ultimately, this is the area where I do die, but I'm not like there totally yet, because again, I still got a decent amount left on my kill streak. So take out a couple of guys here. Again, I'm trying to clear this objective so that way we can capture it. The Shortycut does get a shot in, but I ultimately kill him. And again, just making sure I find these small troopers and making sure I get these troopers that are by themselves. Also, all-out push is a fantastic thing to be using against troopers since it does one-hit kill them all. So again, like just trying my hardest to make sure we get this objective, making sure that we do capture it. Ultimately, I think I decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back, because I do think at first I was thinking, you know what, let me go and capture another objective, because now they're up to 4 and they're starting to really gain more traction. They're like starting to gain more points back. So now I see that they're capturing B. I'm running away because my health is at like 80 something, and my dumbass thought I could go over here, and then I was like, oh wait, I can't. Okay, never mind. So I decided to go back. I don't know why I went back to objective B. I should have went to another objective, and I probably could have got the kill streak to maybe 60 plus. But ultimately, that was where I died right there. I should have blocked instead of trying to swing at him. So anyways, gentlemen, that is my first ever kill streak breakdown for Obi-Wan Kenobi and Capital Supremacy. It wasn't that big of a kill streak like a lot of these guys, but you know, it's still a great high kill streak nonetheless. So let me know in the comment section below, gentlemen, what types of videos you guys want to see. Also let me know, gentlemen, other content that is related to Battlefront. Like, would you guys like to see like top 5 best star cards, top 5 worst, underrated, overlooked, most unused? Like, let me know, gentlemen. But otherwise, I'll speak to you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.